All right, all right, all right, all right. Just posting in a few groups, and then I'll be right with you. Right. What row? All right. So, guess I'll get started at some point. Mm, right now, my back is just killing me. Yeah, my bed's a mess. Don't pay attention to this. I'm sorry. So, um, well, welcome to Bedside Beauty. I am so happy to be here today. And I'm going to jump right into some makeup. So, yeah, I guess I'll do some makeup. Well, no. Should I talk about some products that I have? I think I talked about some products that I have. One second. Don't making all that damn noise out there. All right. So today on Bedside Beauty, I want to say thank you, hello to Facebook, hello YouTube, and I am live on both streams. Today I'm going to do. I have a few products to show, but as far as makeup is concerned today, I'm going to do a full face, one brand, TooFaced. Now, side note, I have 90% of what I need. There are a few things that I just don't have and I just didn't want to buy and I was being lazy. But all in all, I have the majority of the things that you need to complete a full face. A few things that won't be Too Faced, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't want to spend $100 million on purchasing like a million Too Faced products. So, I mean, I love their brand and everything, but it is what it is. So, moving right along swiftly and professionally, I do have a couple things that I would like to show. But first, I want to show you this. Isn't it so pretty? This is Starbucks iridescent tumbler. It's so pretty. I found this at my local Starbucks. It is so like chic. Goes great with the palace. So since I'm the iridescent sparkle queen, I felt like I should have it. And in addition to that, I'm going to attempt to use this brush set that I bought. It's by Tarte. And so you get two kind of face brushes, and then you get four double-ended brushes. So all in all, eight is 10 brushes. And I'm going to attempt to use this set to do my face today. And we're going to see how it works because I'm going to Atlanta on Friday. And if it works out well, I'll just take this set with me. This set, what I got it at Macy's, it was $36 for this set, which is a real steal for 10 brushes, including face brushes. So you have kind of like this, they have names on them? No, they don't have names, but this is kind of like a powder brush. I would say I would use this for like blush or contour. Then we have these two kind of blush and blender brushes. We have the eyeshadow brush and the, oh Lord Jesus, I have the eyeshadow brush, and then we have the blender brush, and then we have another blender brush on this side. This is kind of like a concealer brush, blender brush, concealer brush. And then we have a fine tip eyeliner brush. And then we have like what I would probably describe as a lip brush. I typically don't use lip brushes, however, you know, they can be repurposed for other things. So I got, so that's the brush set that I'm going to use today to, test it out, see how it works, do the thing. I have two products that I would like to show today that I got in the mail. But before I do, I actually want to show you my t-shirt. So today I have on my my Marvel t-shirt that I got from Tarte. And this has all of the infinity stones in there. We try not to flash nothing. But yeah, this is my t-shirt. Is how cool is it? Rest in peace to Mr. Stan Lee, who is the king of the Marvel Universe. So we want to, rest in peace to Mr. Stan Lee, and Marvel won't be the same without you. So I wore my shirt in honor of, Mr. Stan Lee, because I'm a huge, if you don't know already, let me tell you, huge Marvel fan. Huge superhero fan, but I love me some Marvel comics. So, first things first, I bought, I have been, like, eyeing this palette for a very long time. This is the Colored Rain Vivid Mattes. Vivid Pigments and Shadows. And what it is, because I've been playing it, it is colorful matte shades that you can use. They're very bright, very pigmented. So I have my little makeup thing in here somewhere. This thing won't let me be great. I just want to sit down because my back is killing me. But just a quick kind of swatchy poo. One green, one orange, this purple, this red. And this is the pigmentation level that we have here. So these are quite beautiful. I am very happy to have them. You always need some colorful mattes in your life. So I got that. I do know, ooh, Lord, that this green one doesn't swatch well, but it does blend well. So I have those swatches up close. Um, I do like the palette. However, um, I yeah, here we go. Makeup rag, magic eraser, help get some of the makeup off. Yeah, I do love the palette. Um, I'm very happy to have it in my collection. I'll be putting it to good use in the coming videos. But today, I have one more product to show, and then we're going to jump right into makeup. So I got my BoxyCharm for the month of November. And this is a subscription service that you can get, and you get 5 full-size products for $21 per month. It probably is one of my favorite makeup products or subscription services because you get so much in it. So, for instance, I got this Ace Beauty palette, and this one comes with 8 full-size shadows on it. It's a neutral palette. It's kind of, you know, classic all around, but the pigmentation on these shadows are quite beautiful. As you can see, you have really good pigmentation on these. I almost bought their original debut collection. However, I got 2 eyeballs, and I can't keep buying eyeshadow because I only got 2 eyeballs, and I become like a palette junkie. Like, who would have known that one day this would happen to me? Like, I don't understand it my damn self. Like, I literally have 2 eyeballs, and I'm out here in these streets buying palettes like I got 20 eyeballs or something. I don't know. But anywho, I got these lashes from Lashaholic, and try not to drop them on the floor, but then they look like this. And this is so interesting because, fun fact about Patrice, I don't like eyelashes. I never did, never will. They don't do anything for me. I'm thankful and grateful to the Lord that I have like a really nice set of, you know, lashes just in general, that, you know, a good couple coats of mascara and I'm fine. However, I'm not about that lash life. You know, more power to you sisters out here who are, but it's not me. No, can't do it. Let me pause for the cause because my lips are dry. So I use my lip balm, Laneige lip mask, favorite one. As you can tell, this jar is well loved, so I'm here for it. And 2 more things in the box. I got these Luxie synthetic brushes, and they're the premium synthetic handcrafted brushes. They're really pretty. Having nails issues, so but inside of this package, if I can ever get them out, I got these 4 brushes. I already washed these brushes, so they wash very well, but I just stuck them back in the package because I wanted to see it. But basically, these 4 brushes came in here. You kind of have like kind of a synthetic detail brush. This one's kind of like an angled brush. As you can see, it kind of has this like slant to it. Then this one is kind of like an angled shadow brush. And then we kind of have a very small blending brush, which is a domed blending brush. They look pretty nice. They feel pretty good. They washed well. So we'll try these two tonight. And last but not least, I got something from a company that I really, really like, and I don't think a lot of people talk about, but Cover FX. Cover FX is one of my favorite brands out there. Actually, ironically enough, when I first started in makeup and I was first having my issue, the very first foundation that I ever bought from Sephora was from Cover FX. So I have a small, fangirl crush on Cover FX. But this particular product is the glitter drops, which kind of beastie. And it's in the color Nova. And this is what Nova looks like. As you can tell, Nova is very pretty. So Nova is, of course, a liquid highlighter. And take it and drop it down, and a little goes a long way, so let's not get carried away, but that's what Nova looks like. And like I said again, a little bit goes a long way, so don't get carried away out here and think you're gonna you'll mess around and look like a golden disco ball. Just FYI, these are the glitter drops. So, but they are very, very, very nice. I like them a lot. So that's all that came in my box this month. Oh no, I'm sorry. You know, mathing is being able to count is a good skill, and yeah. So I also got this pencil, number 5, from Jonte Blue. It's a glittering star eyeliner, and it looks like, I don't know if you can see it, but it has sparkles in it. It's a black with golden sparkles in it. It's super pretty. So we will see what we can do with that at some point. But yeah, but just in general, again, BoxyCharm, one of my favorite, products, because you get 5 products that are it's $21 a month, and you get 5 products that are full sized. So I mean, you really just can't beat it. It's one of the most, the greatest value that you're ever going to get in a subscription, box. If you're interested, I have a referral link. If you would like, you can use it, and you can, pay, pay it forward. But you can sign up. Again, it's $21 a month, or you can do the 3, 6, or 12 months upfront subscription. I do the monthly, month-to-month one, because I'm fickle. And you get so much nice stuff. But again, this month in my box, I got this Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. I got Lashaholic lashes. I got Cover FX glitter drops. I got this Jonte Blue pencil. I got these 4 brushes from Luxie. I know I only have 2, but I'm trying not to knock nothing over. Okay, there we go. 4 brushes from BoxyCharm. From Luxie brushes. All right. So that's enough of trying to, contribute to you guys' delinquency. So we're gonna get into one face, one brand. Today's brand is gonna be TooFaced. So if you have not already known, TooFaced is, I'll just show this part. TooFaced It's a brand that is run by this guy named Gerard, and he started it actually 20 years ago, because this year he released the 20th anniversary palette. It was beautiful, but again, I got two eyeballs. I can't be out here in these streets buying palettes. Like, let's not let's not do that to ourselves. Like, we need to recognize we got two eyeballs. We can't buy all the palettes. So, um, we're gonna get started with some makeup today, and allow me to get a little bit organized. Go. Foundation, concealer. Okay, I had a primer around here somewhere, but oh, there it is. I'm about to say my room ate it. I'm sitting down today, guys, because my back is killing me. I'm like, I was helping my mom up, and I think she threw my back out of whack. But, so, today, for primer, we're going to use TooFaced Hangover RX Primer. And this is TooFaced. Let's put it over here so the glare off of it. It's called the TooFaced Hangover RX replenishing primer with coconut water and probiotic based ingredients and skin reviver. So this stuff is actually pretty good. I've used it. It comes out like a white cream. I've used it before many moons ago. It's not my favorite primer, but it's also not horrible. So I so it is a primer that I can recommend. I would say it's more for like a normal skin person, as opposed to me. I have super duper oily skin, so I'm always looking for something to combat that, because otherwise we out here frying chicken on my forehead, and that's not cute. Okay, so we're gonna do that for primer. TooFaced does have their own eyelid primer. However, I don't have it. I have one in my kit. Kit's in the car, so we're just going to use somebody's generic primer. We're going to call it a generic primer because we're not going to advertise. We're only going to talk about TooFaced today. And my brows have been tinted by Benefit, so we're going to kind of let them be. I do have a problem with this one being a little iffy, but I got them tinted when I went to Ulta a few weeks ago. So far so good. I have been enjoying having them tinted. It has made my brow day or brow routine very easy. I don't have a lot of problems with my brows, so I actually have a lot of brow hairs, so that's not my issue. My issue is being finicky about how I want them to look. That's it. So I'm gonna do eyes first, but I'll show you two palettes that I have. So I went to Ulta and I bought these two palettes from TooFaced. These are from the Tutti Frutti collection. This one is called the Razzle Dazzle Berry Eyeshadow Palette, and this one is the Sparkling Pineapple Eyeshadow Palette. Now these eyeshadow palettes are again from the Tutti Frutti collection. They had a whole like line of like crazy, out of control stuff. These things smell so good. It smells like raspberries. But this is what this palette looks like. And this one is the Sparkling Pineapple, and this is what that one looks like. And again, it smells like pineapple. It smells so good. So these are the two palettes that I'm going to be working with today. I do have two blushes from the Tutti Frutti collection. I have Strobe Berry and Cherry Bomb. And these two are absolutely gorgeous. This one's like more of a pinky shimmer. This one is more like a berry. But I like them because they're split in half and they have both the darker side and they have the highlighter-y side. So I have those, and so yeah, we'll just start with the eyes. And again, we're gonna be testing out these Luxie brushes that I got from my BoxyCharm, and these brushes that I got from Tarte from Macy's. These are 10 brushes that I got for in a travel set for $30, $39. But Macy's always has beauty coupons, so please make sure you're using your Ebates, make sure you're using your coupons. Go out here, save yourself some coin if you're gonna be a beauty addict like myself. So let's get it crack-a-lackin'. I really have been loving that I drop stuff on the floor, but I have been dying to get my hands on this sparkling pineapple palette, mostly because I'm in love with this green color right here. So I think that I want to put this on my lid, do some kind of crease work, and I think I'm going to use this gold as an inner corner highlight. So yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to use this like creasy brush that's in here, and I'm going to go into this matte brown color. It's called, this one is called Island Queen. So I'm going to take Island Queen on the brush like this. I'm going to start applying it in my crease. And just a little. My biggest piece of advice about putting any kind of shadow or working with any shadow is start with a little bit and then build up your color. Because if you just go in, you know, ham, you're gonna end up with it being too dark and you can't take off, but you can always add. So just a little makeup artist advice from me to you. And I'm just gonna go in, build up the color and the crease. So that's what we're gonna have so far. Just a little bit of color in the crease. All right. So then I'm gonna actually take one of the, I'm gonna take this little blending brush from the Luxie set, and I'm gonna go into this chocolate brown color, which is called Coconut Sugar. And I'm gonna go into Coconut Sugar, and I'm gonna place that one right here on the outer corner. And I'm gonna take it and I wanna dab it because I wanna stamp it in and place the color along my crease. And just stamping that color along the crease. And then I'm gonna go back in and blend it out. Alright. So, stamping, stamping, stamping. So far, so good. Alright. So, we stamped it kind of like in a V shape on the eyeball. Like so. Just like that. Okay. Then we're gonna go in with this blending brush, the same one that we blended in the first brown with Island Queen, and we're gonna blend out coconut sugar because we want to soften that and blend it into it, so we don't want any harsh lines. Don't want no harsh lines. So this is, and I'm noticing that from these shadows that they're blending in together very nicely. So that's always a plus because we don't want anything that's going to be hard to blend in. So then I'm going to take this little angly brush and I'm going to go into Disrespectful palette. I'm going to go into Coconut Cooler, which is this color right here. And I'm going to take a little bit of Coconut Cooler and I'm going to place that under the brow. It's a kind of a creamy matte shade, and I'm gonna stamp that right under my brow. I don't want to go too light because it's actually a super light color and it could kind of come off a little ashy, so you know, for us ladies of color. So I'm gonna go just over it with that brush just to not have it look so ashy. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with I'm gonna go in with eyeshadow base again, and I just want to kind of clean off my lid. So what I like to do, good way to just know where to is to kind of drag it down, look up, and then that's when you kind of know where to start cutting the crease. If you want to kind of have one of those clean kind of cut crease looks. So that's what I'm doing, just mapping out the eyeball, looking up, and then making sure I go slightly above the crease on my eye. Alright. So I don't want to go all the way over because I don't want it to be a cut crease. I still want to have that kind of smoky darkness on the outside. So I'm kind of used to working with my own eyeballs. So I already kind of know. Ooh, you know, the James Charles palette. I want to love that palette. However, I don't really care for James Charles himself. The palette looks gorgeous. It's a rainbow palette. I probably have all of those colors somewhere in my collection, so that's why I'm a lot less likely to buy it. I just find that James Charles himself is a little problematic. He comes off as a because if you don't know, James Charles is a YouTuber and he makes videos on YouTube, and he just recently did a collection with Morphe and he released this beautiful rainbow palette. And let me see if I can pull it up. And I want to love it. However, He just comes off a little rough. He comes off kind of like a self-centered, um, entitled, uh, yeah, he's not. He's very very young. He's only like 19, and he's like the first boy to ever have a CoverGirl um, contract, and he um he just says some really interesting things, and so and he just comes off as a entitled brat, and I think that's why I I struggle with dealing with him, but basically he came out with this palette right here. Now, upon first glance, like this palette is gorgeous. Like I probably would have been interested in having this palette because it has that row in the center of all the kind of colors that you would use the most. And then like each section up here is kind of like a quad. It's put together very well. So like you could use this as like a mermaid quad. This is a good purple section. You can get some good greens in. Here's all like your neutrals and everything like that. It's it's great. I'm just not a huge fan of Morphe. Definitely not a huge fan of him. And so, and then I have a crap ton of eyeshadow. So I had to like look at it and be like, sis. But I do have Morphe palettes. The ones I have, they work well. I'm like, but if I'm going to, I mean, and it's a good deal for someone who doesn't have a lot of makeup and isn't already swimming in eyeshadow. It's amazing, amazing deal. Morphe is a great, kind of starter brand. But I think once you get into, you know, Pat McGrath's and all of these other kind of people, Morphe kind of like sins and falls short of glory. But very nice though. It's beautiful palette to look at. I'm like, I would have to swatch it, and then like, yeah, there was this whole like controversy about the swatches and all that kind of nonsense. It's a mess. So I'm gonna go in with probably my favorite color from the palette, which is this green color. It's a duochrome. It's called Passports and Pineapples, and I'm gonna put that on the lid on the area that I carved out, and I'm gonna try to be as neat as possible, but sometimes sometimes that just ain't possible. All right, there we go. I'm gonna use a smaller brush so that I color in the lines, and then I'm gonna use this kind of shader brush, and I'm gonna lay that on the lid and blend that into that brown we have in the corner. This is so pretty. It's got that green duochrome, baby. But much like most duochromes, they work better with your hands. So I'm gonna put some here. Ooh, look at that. You see how it shined better once I put it on with my finger? Yeah, you get better coverage with your fingers than you do with, yeah, so that's what we have for right now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that brown again and just kind of who got money for Pat McGrath? We all have money for Pat McGrath. Look, honey, if you go on Pat McGrath's website, she got a payment plan. So You can finance your eyeshadows if you want Auntie Pat's makeup. I'm just saying. But yes. You're not gonna keep shaming me about my Auntie Pat situationship. I'm like, I have two best friends in my head in this world, and that's Michelle Obama, to which I'm going to see on the 25th. I'm so excited. I have tickets to go see Michelle Obama. You can lay away makeup. Yes, you can. She has a finance option on her site. So, you too can have luxury. Like I only have a few vices in this world. Can y'all, just let me be great. Just let me be great. Just a bit. All right, so we have that done, and then I'm gonna go in with this little teeny angle brush, and I'm gonna go into this gold in the palette. That's called Sparkling Pineapple. It's gold. And I'm gonna get some of that on the. Ooh, that one's. Ooh, she's soft. Oh, oh, I wasn't ready. I'm gonna stamp her in the inner corners. If I can get her on the brush, cause she's soft. But pretty. This is kind of another one of those shadows that probably, or I can almost guarantee you, work better with your finger. But herein lies that if you want it in the corner, I ain't gonna be able to put my finger in. And I'm gonna do a light blend. Green. So I don't have black eyeliner by me sure TooFaced. So I'm going to use my favorite one. All right. There we go. We have there we go. A little liquid liner. All right. There we go with that. And then that's the one thing I can't do and talk is put on eyeliner. But I'm gonna get better at it, y'all. I'm gonna work on it, and all right. So there we have it. A little bit of wing action. And because I have this yellow marker, let's see what I'm gonna do with it. Because I have this yellow liquid liner by TooFaced. So let's see. what she doing. So if you can see, she's yellow. So, hmm. Mm. Oh, she doesn't like to work well with this black one. Haha. I have to wipe her off and try this again. Hmm. I don't think I like her. Put her back in the case. Yeah, I don't think I like that at all. She does not play well with others. So, and she didn't want to go over those eyeshadows at all. So, here's to a stronger wing to cover that nonsense. So, there we go. So, here we are. So, the eyes are effectively finished, with the exception of we might end up touching that up a little later in the progress. You know how I am. I'm a perfectionist, so I'll probably be over this inner corner, darkening it up 50 times. So just allow me to, take my time and be great. So moving on to the face, because we're not gonna be here all day. I'm gonna just put this on to get this hair out of the way. So I have been in love with this Born This Way foundation by TooFaced. Born This Way foundation by TooFaced. It is absolutely stunning. Jackie Aina from YouTube helped to curate this one so that they had some colors that fit us women of color. So I'm super excited and super happy for her that she was able to work on this project. Um, and so, I mean, and since I've gotten it, I've used it quite a few times, and I do enjoy this foundation. So I'm in the color Brulee. Brulee. And I'm going to pump out two, three pumps. And I'm going to use this side of this little double-ended drink. And I'm gonna getting this face together. Now, don't be alarmed by the color of this. As I tell you all the time, I match my foundation to my chest and not my face, because my face is a little redder than the rest of my body. But I don't like to look like a floating bobblehead. So I'm not gonna put any makeup here, so I want my face to match my chest. So if you ever see me in the makeup store, I'm always doing like this to match my foundations, because I hate seeing people that have faces that don't match this. Don't All of this has to match. So, good FYI. If you're ever concerned about this, just know that's my method for making sure that we have cohesive foundations. I'm gonna add a little bit of spray to my face because I was talking too much, and this foundation will dry down. So, so if you ever see it, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to switch to the sponge because that's my actual preferred method of applying foundation is using a sponge. So I'm just going to go over with the sponge and beat my face up. Okay. Okay. And I'm yellow undertone, so I'm yellow, and all my foundations have like a little yellow tinge to them, which is one of the reasons why I don't use like yellow whatchamacallit. So I also have this Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the color Butterscotch, and this is actually an excellent concealer. I enjoy using it. A little goes a long way, so you don't have to use a whole lot to get the job done, which is what I like about it. And I'm just gonna highlight the forehead, down the nose, above the cupid's bow, just touch on the chin. Highlighting 101. This is how I like to highlight my face, to keep the light in the inside of my face. And I always let the concealer under my eyes dry down just a touch. So this I'm going to leave to the blend out last, and I blend out all the other highlighted places on my face first. And a good way you can tell how amazing this concealer is that if you look closely, I have this mark that goes across my nose. It comes from me having a nasal allergy and doing stuff like this. But if you look closely, you can see it on either side, but underneath the concealer, you don't see it. So that's how you can know that this concealer is bomb. Now, if you let your concealer sit a little longer and dry down, it'll give you a slightly more coverage than you would if you don't let it dry down. But I let all of my concealers dry down before I blend them up. And I'm just blending out the edges of this. So I don't have a under eye powder for this, so I'm going to use my standard go-to powder to powder under the eye and all of my highlighted area. So I'm going to highlight that. Oh, please do. It's an excellent way to get your concealer to hang in there for a while. All right. And then I have the Too Faced Born This Way translucent medium powder. I I like this one because it has this flip up top on it. It has a flip up top on it that opens like that, so that you can when you take it with you, it doesn't shake all over the place. It's a very neat invention to keep the powder where it's supposed to be, which is not on my floor. This is what the powder look like. I'm gonna use the powder brush from that set, and I'm gonna swirl and set all the other places on my face that I didn't set earlier, because we don't want to be out here looking crazy. And then I'm also gonna knock the powder from under my eye and all the highlighted places. Alrighty, so now we need to bring some more dimension back into the face, because right now I look a little see-through. And that's what we have bronzer for. It's okay. You know, funny enough, I don't really like Laura Mercier powder. Call me crazy. I don't like it. I don't know what it is about it that I don't like, but I don't like it. So, I don't like Laura Mercier powder. Sue me. Oh, did I forget? Oh, I had this brown sparkly thing. I have this sparkle thing from TooFaced. It's called the Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow. I'm gonna put it under my eyes. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, sorry, got sidetracked. Where's the bronzer? Okay, bronzer. Back to bronzer. See, I got short attention span. So TooFaced makes a bronzer. It's called the Chocolate Soleil Bronzer by TooFaced. It is actually deep enough for me, so I can use it. But this is what it looks like. I know it doesn't look very brown because my lights are washing it out, but it's chocolate. It smells like chocolate too. So we're gonna swirl, tap, and get the contour in this face. Get the putting the invention back in this face. So there we go with a little bronzer action. I'm gonna hang out the nose a little bit. I typically don't use a special brush to contour my nose. I think it's kind of silly. Typically, I'll just use the same brush that I'm bronzing my face with, and I'll pinch it like this, and contour my nose. I'm going to attempt to do it with this little teeny brush that's from the set. This stuff smells like chocolate. But, and so there we go. We got some color back in the face. We don't look dead. All right. I gotta work on this light in this room. I swear it's like, this is like, it's the Ice Palace because of the color in here and the temperature. But I swear to God, like, I bought white light bulbs that look yellow. So I'm gonna have to break out the soft boxes. But y'all pray for me. I'm a, I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna get it together. So, get that double chin. You don't want to be out here looking crazy. But yeah, so far so good. This is how we looking. This is just the powder brush again so that I can make sure everybody's blended. All right. So to give us a little sparkle, as I'm over here trying to knock stuff over. Y'all hold on a second. I'm over here breaking stuff. Jesus. Jesus. Now we almost done. God dang it. There we go. Damn. Damn. Bam. This just gonna have to work. Fix it, Jesus. Okay. We're gonna go back into TooFaced palette and we're gonna go through we're gonna work under the eye. um and we're gonna take this little detailer brush and we're going to go into Island Queen again, which is this light brown color right here. And then we're gonna go right under the eye with Island Queen. All right. I'm gonna go under the eye with Island Queen, like so. All right. Bam. We got that in there. I'm going to put here we are. I'm going to use a oh, these are my eyeliners, so that's what I'm currently looking in. So bear with me. Okay. I'm going to use this eyeliner that I have from Julep, and it's in the color called Golden Olive Shimmer. And I'm going to put that in my waterline. All right, Golden Olive Shimmer in the waterline. All right, there we go. Then I'm gonna take that kind of like liner brush, and I'm gonna go into coconut sugar, which is this brown color, and I'm gonna go right under, like right on the edge of the waterline, and I'm gonna put that in right there. To give the eye some dimension. So it's gonna look like that. So yeah, so basically I went like right here on the eye. Right there. Okay. And then, oh, son of a biscuit eater. We're gonna go in with this shimmer, and it's called, it's in the color, Lord, Macchiato Madness. It's called Macchiato Madness. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this. Okay, as long as I don't drop it nowhere. I'm wiping off that little liner brush that I was working with, and I'm gonna roll it in this glitter, taking it off the little doe foot right here, and I'm going to put that on the inside to sparkle up the inner corner on the lower lash line. So So, there we have it. Just a little bit of shine. Uh-huh. And a little shine right there. Bam. All done. With the eyes, that is. Okay. Wipe that off a little bit more. I'm going to go back in with this gold, this sparkling pineapple, and jazz up that inner corner. Just a touch. Because again, this is one of those colors that you should probably use with your finger, but there we go. Alrighty. Now, we are all done. So I don't have a lip liner for Too Faced. Like I said, we're going to work with it. But I did get the Christmas holiday collection from Too Faced, and it's their, they call it the Christmas Treats Liquify Liquid Set. So it comes with 4 colors, and that is pumpkin spice, sugar cookie, cinnamon bear, and hot buttered rum. So this is the set. And what color y'all think I should wear on my lips? I got these options. So y'all help me pick something out. Any one of them that I'm gonna wear, I'm gonna need a brownish lip liner. So I have my Sephora, not red. You just want me to try the red one. I'm gonna use this brownie lip liner. You see how you should use the red one? All right, red it is. So I have that brown lip liner on. I'm gonna use this brush again to diffuse this line because I don't want it to look harsh. I want it to be more softer. I'm gonna take this red lipstick that's called Cinnamon Bear. Oh, she pretty. cinnamon. It smells like cinnamon. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No, it smells like Red Hots, but oh, she's pretty though. And it feels good on the lips too. So, so there we go. All right, there we go. All right, disrespectful here. All right, there we go. Getting it in the cat ears. All right, so oh, so last but not least, well, there's two more steps and then we're all done. I have mascara by TooFaced. This is the Better Than Sex mascara. Now I have tried this mascara before. I it's the TooFaced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, I have tried this mascara before. Now it's a good mascara. I like it a lot. It actually is the dupe for this. The Voluminous Last Paradise that I've been using is supposed to be a drugstore dupe for this one. We all know that my favorite mascara is Benefits They're Real. However, this one is not bad. I've used it before. I just don't love it as much as I love this one. So, if that makes it easier for you, then so be it. But that's just my honest and truthful opinion about the mascara. It's a perfectly fine mascara. It's just not my favorite. But it would be like top 5. So this is what the wand looks like. It's really, really a nice wand. It gets in those lashes and curls them up to Jesus. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I go lashes curled up to you. Make sure you get those ends. Yeah, I know I'm not a lashes person. I mean, like a strip lash person. So, I gotta do a lot of mascara. So, I gotta get those bad boys curled up to Jesus. Yep, there you go. Alrighty. So I think that's what we'll have for right now. I think that I like the looks that we came up with today. Um, I am enjoying this palette, and I probably will enjoy her sister, the Razzleberry one, too. Um, okay, this is drying down to a matte. This is a matte red lipstick. It's comfortable. I don't hate it. It kind of tastes sweet. Shut it, Marie. I do have OCD when it comes to makeup. Everything else can, like, what else? So, last but not least, I have the Cooling Matte Skin. Lord, I don't picked up the wrong damn thing. Here, I have the Cooling Matte Primer that I didn't use. I thought it was the damn setting spray. Fix my life, Jesus. Yeah, I'm out here failing at life. Of course, I would figure out that this is the primer after, you know, everything's all done. So we're going to just use, you know, Old Faithful. Lord have mercy, Jesus. What is we going to do? What is we going to do? So, there we have it. That's about as good as it's going to get today on Bedside Beauty. So, ooh, let me stand up. Oh, my legs. Jesus. Getting old. Don't get old, y'all. Ugh. Everything hurts. Jesus. So, here's up close and personal for Bedside Beauty. So, of all of the things that I tried today, my favorite thing is the concealer. I love that concealer. It is a super bomb. I do love the foundation. It works well with my oily skin. I can't complain about it. I do have another of the TooFaced concealers. I have the Born This Way concealer as well. This one is nice. It's in a smaller thing. It's a slightly lighter than the other one, so I use this one kind of as a highlighting concealer. But all in all, I am it. What you won't do is be disrespectful. That's what you won't do. As I try to get everybody situated as I stand up to do this outro. Oh Lord, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, you know, see, technology. What are we gonna do with it? You know, when I get this double tripod, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing, okay? But right now, we just gonna have to work with what we got. It's in the mail. It was supposed to come today, like fix it, Jesus. So, um, so we, did what we had to do today. Um, and we got her done. So this is the face for today. Um, like again, I love the foundation. I've used it on a number of occasions. I have nothing bad to say about it. Let me turn her down. Yeah, you can kind of see the color now a little bit better on my face, but sometimes my lighting is a little yellow. But yeah, I don't look as washed out. But yeah, I like the foundation a lot. The color isn't an exact match for me, which is one of the reasons why I tend not to use it, because I have to do a little bit more work to make it happen. But the formula itself, nice. Love it. These palettes, love them. Don't have one any blush. So how about we fix that? It's a good thing I caught that before we got all the way off. I'm gonna use, where's that brush that I had? I'm failing at life. So we're gonna use the Cherry Bomb blush. We're gonna use this side to put some blush on. Ooh, that's powerful. Oh, you're looking like, you're looking like Clarabelle if I don't be careful. This one is potent. All right. Your blush get too crazy, take your powder brush. Go over it. About to have me out here looking like who done it, why, and don't do it again. And then I'm gonna use the other side of the blush and highlight. Okay, I'm about to mess up the church's money and knock everything down off my thing. Now I might actually have a face that looks like something because I have blushing. I knew something was looking a little off, but yeah. We gonna work through it. That's what happens when you go to work and you be in the office and you get, Anywho, but so yeah, so far so good. Love the concealer. Love the foundation. It's not a perfect match, but I love it. These palettes are life. If you can get your hands on this collection, it's awesome. The blushes, beautiful. Like those a lot. The mascara, like again, I said top 5. I like it. The glitter, this glitter is pretty. I love this glitter. It's so gorgeous. Like, I don't think the camera is doing it justice. Like, this glitter is so pretty. Like it's so pretty. Like, it is just freaking amazing. Bring what on Friday? I like the lipsticks. The lipsticks are nice as well. I actually swatched them all for you. I have the red on. Here's the pumpkin. That's pumpkin. This is sugar cookie. It smells good too. And here is hot buttered rum. So there are all three of them swatched. And here's the red one. So here they are. Here's everybody swatched out. I do like this. This is comfortable. I don't want to like kill myself. So I think we're, you know, cooking with bacon with this one. Where's the other palette? There's another palette around here somewhere that I have seemed to have lost. You know, that's how Bedside Beauty rolls. We out here losing stuff in plain sight. Yeah. If it was a snake, it would fit me. It's around here somewhere, but I have the Razzle Dazzle Berry one as well as the Sparkling Pineapple. It fell on the floor. So, oh, there it is. It fell on the floor. Ugh, my back. Jesus. This is the raspberry one. So I have the raspberry one and the sparkling pineapple. So this is the team, and they smell so good. They smell good. So I have those two. Love those from TooFaced. Again, this powder, fairly new to my collection, but not bad. The bronzer, I love it. I like it for a good bronzer. This primer is new to me. I currently haven't tested it. Woo! But again, the mascara I loved. Did I talk about everything? Yeah, I think I covered everything. But if you have any questions about anything that I talked about today, and you would like to get, you know, my feedback on something that I didn't cover properly, just let me know. I'm more than happy to, you know, look into it, check it out, let you know what's popping. Again, thank you for tuning into this week's Bedside Beauty. I appreciate you more than you ever know. Stay tuned. This weekend I will be in Atlanta for IMATS, so I will be coming to you live from IMATS at some point. I also may do Bedside Beauty Atlanta, you know. Maybe I can talk some of the girls who are coming with me into my hotel room, and we might, you know, have a makeup round table or something. But anywho, thank you again for celebrating with me. I did hit 1 year with Bedside Beauty, and I'm super duper excited for, you know, everything. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. I appreciate you. I have on my Marvel shirt today. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. You know, big superhero fan. So I had to, you know, rock my Marvel. And what else? Yeah, just thank you for everything, and I really appreciate you guys. So I will be back next Tuesday with an IMATS haul. And, you know, how to be, you know, maybe we'll do like a basic face for, you know, your Thanksgiving, a Thanksgiving beat, because, you know, you're just there to eat, so you don't need to be, you know, flossing, but, you know, you should look good, you know. You don't want to be out here looking like a mess, you know. But yeah, so I will link all of the products that I used today in the description box of this video after I post it. I will also leave you the link to BoxyCharm if you haven't yet signed up and you would like to. I will send you the referral link. It will you know, help me out. It'll give me some perks for referring you, but if you want to just sign up by yourself, you're more than welcome to do so. It is not my, you know, intention to try to coerce you into helping out, but every little bit helps the channel and everything like that. So I want to thank you again for tuning in to this week's Bedside Beauty, and I will check you fine, ladies and gents, later. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Well, then I'm gonna wash this off, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So thanks again for tuning in to this week's Bedside Beauty, and talk to you later. Bye.